Dude! Dang, man. Log versus freaking sword. Dude, shoot at him, idiot. Oh, God.
He was licking me!
Oh my God. Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and we're about to get into a reaction for the film Ravenous from 1999. We are back to the 90s. We're back to horror. Well, the tail end of the 90s anyway. Like I said, we're back to some more horror. This is a request. This is going to be for screen name Jim R. Thank you, my man, for this request. On the YouTube comment, he asked me if I'd seen this movie. I don't believe I have. Now, I do for sure know I've seen the trailer, because there's a part of this trailer that really stood out to me. And it's like seared on my brain. So I remember from the trailer that this was a Wild West movie or something. It has Guy Pearce in it. And I remember a guy screaming, he was licking me. So it's such a weird thing to say, right? Like, much less scream. It's hard to forget that. It was. I remember like seeing this trailer and being like, what the hell? But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one. Yeah, this one, let's talk about it. You know, you're probably wondering, what the hell is Ravenous? So I'm just going to read the brief synopsis from Amazon Prime. It says, soldiers stationed in a remote outpost during the Mexican-American War have a close encounter with cannibalism. So this stars Guy Pearce, Robert Carlyle, David Arquette, Jeffrey Jones, Jeremy Davies. So yeah, Guy Pearce needs no introduction. Robert Carlyle, Jim, you were saying that he was hysterical in this movie. I've only seen this guy in one other thing. I've seen Robert Carlyle in Trainspotting. He played that belligerent, drunk, kind of dickhead guy. And he was hysterical in that movie as well, his acting. David Arquette, I don't think he needs any introduction. Jeffrey Jones, man, I haven't seen this guy, I don't think, in anything except for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Jeremy Davies, I think he was in Saving Private Ryan, and I think that he played probably the most hated role in that movie. And it was written by a Ted Griffin. So, yeah, you know, Mexican-American War. I don't remember too much about this. I living in Texas, we had to learn about this pretty in depth as a kid, but I'm not smarter than a fifth grader, man. Unfortunately, I think the Mexican-American War, the outcome of that was we got all of Texas, California, Nevada. All right, like I said, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. Let's go on a brief history lesson, shall we? So, Mexico, after the war, had to cede the present-day states of California, Nevada, Utah, most of New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado, parts of Texas, I guess the parts of Texas that were disputed before the war, so pretty much after the war, all of Texas, Oklahoma, or I should say parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Wyoming. So that's a lot of territory, man. That was 1/3 of what Mexico was before they ceded all this territory. Anyway, sorry for the unwanted history lesson. I think it's time to dive into this movie. Without further ado, get a drink or a snack, maybe some popcorn, and let's do this. Ravenous, 1999. Here we go. Feel like I haven't heard that in a long time. He that fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. Eat me. Okay, so this is gonna have a sense of humor to it.
For heroism above and beyond the call of duty, for successfully infiltrating the enemy's ranks and securing victory independently with cunning and honor. Captain John Boyd.
Dude, I swear, Guy Pearce never ages. 1847. Which I saw the year of the war, the years of the war were 1846 to 1848. This was like the middle of it. Dude, this doesn't look like 1999 quality. This looks like this was filmed in 1990 or something. Maybe that's on purpose. Dang, man, everyone's going to town. That's a weird-ass steak knife. Oh. I see. That's why he's haven't eating it. That's such a weird title card moment.
You're no hero, Boyd. I want you as far from my company as possible. I'm sending you to California, Fort Spencer. Come.
This is... This music is weird. This music is so unusual. Not the melody, but that thing in the background that's like dun 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 dun. That seems so out of place with all the rest of the music. Okay, for a fort, there's not even any US soldiers guarding it. This is like out on the fringes. She didn't say, she hasn't said a single word to him so far. Dude, this looks like super dreary. Made even worse by hearing the wind whistling through the building.
Lieutenant Boyd! Lieutenant Boyd!
I wonder what battle, did they say what battle it is? I missed it. So he played dead.
Captain John Boyd. War hero, huh?
And promoted to captain after that.
So, Brass decided to reward you with a little appointment to the California Sun.
Those walnuts?
Have a walnut, Boyd.
Oh yeah.
This is my hobby. Reading in original languages. Well, you know, languages in general. Yeah, it's tedious, I know. And this place thrives on tedium.
That's one way.
Fort Spencer. Spanish built this place as a mission. He inherited her. Now we're a way station for Western travelers on their way through the Nevadas. We don't get much traffic through these parts in the winter, so we maintain only a skeleton company that consists of Private Toffler, who's our personal emissary from
That's the
the
dude for
Lord.
Saving Private Ryan.
Major Knox, who never met a bottle he didn't like. Private Reich, he's our soldier.
Jesus.
I'd steer clear of him. And Martha, you've met. Bet you didn't get a word out of her.
No, he didn't.
And George, her brother. You're both locals. He sort of came with the place. And then there's Private Cleves.
That's very David Arquette.
And you and I make 8. Cleves cooks. Knox used to be a veterinarian, so he plays doctor. My advice to you is, don't get sick. So with your promotion, you'd be number 3 in command.
Okay.
Toffler's prayer.
Heavenly Father, bless this to our youth. And
Amen.
Oh man,
Did anyone
the guy's very timid.
do anything today? We have a great sense of camaraderie here at Fort Spencer.
This is going to be an unusual movie. I would not want to be sent here. Some people like solitude, but this would drive me insane. And I also don't like cold weather. I'd rather be sweating my balls off than be cold.
How did you get behind the enemy line?
Froze. I was scared.
Scared? You froze while the rest of your unit fought?
No hablar.
What did you do then?
I played dead. I was buried, with my commanding officer's half-shot-off head in my face.
Wow.
His blood running down my throat.
So how did you take the command post?
Something had changed.
Dude, I wonder how heavy that is. Like that much weight on you.
Oye, Damián.
We're gonna promote you, Boyd. We could shoot you. But as you single-handedly captured the enemy command, it might set a bad precedent.
Wait, but wouldn't someone, I mean, how would he even escape from that?
Cleves, let's hear it.
Salt, meat, beans, coffee, oil, bacon, flour.
Now, I want you back in 3 days. No local weed, no peyote, no women.
No women.
Martha, keep him out of trouble. Okay? Nice trip.
So she does speak at least a little bit. No, but how would how would he get the whole army to surrender? Why wouldn't another soldier just be like, sees this happening and they just start blasting him? I don't understand. Like, that's so weird. If this has ever happened in history before for real, let me know, but it just seems a little far-fetched, but okay.
What did you get the medal for?
Cowardice.
Also known as bravery.
Has got some excellent bourbon. And he just passed out about a minute ago. To escape. In one form or another. Toffler! Toffler! What are you doing?
Oh, I'm writing a religious hymn.
Could you find some inspiration somewhere else? And could you get us some ice?
Get at the ice, but I don't have to like it.
We escape the world, and then we turn right around and try to escape this place. The thing about escape, though, the chance you might end up someplace worse.
Oh, shoot. The hell?
Alive.
Jesus Christ.
Just barely.
That's Robert Carlyle.
George, Toffler, hot water. Lots and lots of hot water. Right, see if you can rouse Knox. Toffler, more water. The only thing we can do is let him rest and, pray. Toffler, your duty. Yes? He's up. Excellent.
Dude, he plays a really weird character in this. Jesus.
He's awake. The man who showed up last night. He's gonna tell us what. He's gonna tell us what happened. Where am I?
Fort Spencer, California. Western Sierra Nevadas.
My name's Colhoun. F.W. Colhoun, servant of God.
How long were you out there?
3 months.
Without food? Tough. Help him.
Good Lord. You should have seen me 3 months ago. I was 30 pounds heavier.
Sorry, but you did say no food for 3 months.
I said no food. I didn't say there was nothing to eat. Do you understand?
Cannibalism.
Do you understand? I suppose I owe you gentlemen a story.
Well, only if you feel up to it.
Yes. We left in April, 6 of us in all. Mr. McCready and his wife from Ireland. Mr. Yeedeed from Virginia, I believe. His servant, Jones. Myself, I'm from Scotland.
Stabbing westward.
And our guide, a military man, coincidentally, Colonel Ives.
I don't think I know him.
For you, a detestable man. A most disastrous guide. He professed to know a new, shorter route through the Nevadas. Quite a route that was. Longer than the known one, but impossible to travel. By the time of the first snowfall, we were still 100 miles from this place. That was November. Proceeding in the snow was futile. We took shelter in a cave.
How many of you guys played Oregon Trail as a kid?
But the storm did not pass. The trail soon became impassable, and we had run out of food. We ate the oxen, all the horses, even my own dog. And that lasted us about a month. After that, we turned to our belts, shoes.
Dude.
Any roots we could dig up, but you know, there's no real nourishment in those.
Sucks. That really sucks.
We remained famished. The day that Jones died, I was out collecting wood. He had expired from malnourishment. And when I returned, the others were cooking his legs for dinner.
Oh.
Would I have stopped it had I been there? I don't know. But I must say, when I stepped inside that cave, the smell of meat, cooking, I thanked the Lord. I thanked the Lord.
Dude, that's rough, man.
The meat did not last us a week, and we were soon hungry again, only this time our hunger was different. More severe, savage. And Colonel Ives, particularly, could not be satisfied. Janos was the first to be killed. And then Mr. McCready. That left Colonel Ives, McCready's wife, and I alone, and I knew in that company that my days were numbered. I'm ashamed to say then that I acted in a most cowardly manner. Would have been nobler, I know, to have stayed and protected Mrs. McCready from Ives, but I was weak. I fled.
Mrs. McCready, is she still there?
And Colonel Ives, as far as I know.
Let's pack up.
Pack?
We've got to go up
Why-
there.
why pack?
We've got to go. It's our job.
Why go?
It's our job.
Is it their job?
Wendigo.
Wendigo.
Oh, Wendigo.
It's an old Indian myth from the north.
Wendigo. Muska.
A man eats another's flesh. It's usually an enemy.
Tanu uri tan.
He steals his strength, essence, his spirit, and his hunger becomes craven, insatiable.
Yeah.
And the more he eats, the more he wants to, and the more he eats, the stronger he becomes. George, people don't still do that, do they?
Apparently they do.
White man eats the body of Jesus Christ every Sunday.
Oh man. Okay, I knew that this was about cannibalism, but I didn't know we'd be touching on the Wendigo. See my reaction to Antlers, by the way, which is about a Wendigo too.
Agent Knox, we're leaving now. You're going to be in charge until I return. Here's the key to the arsenal. Martha and Cleves will be back in a few days, all right?
Yeah, that major seems worthless. Okay, so this is their job. I wonder if this was actually filmed in California. This looks really beautiful, man.
Bourbon break. Rest stop.
Well, the good thing about the bourbon is it'll help keep them warm.
Mr. Calhoun, he said that when you ate the man, do you mind if I ask? You said that afterwards your hunger was different. Did you feel it all physically changed?
Oh, that's...
Stronger? I seem to remember.
Same thing happened to him
like
when he was buried under all those bodies.
A certain virility. Why do you ask?
Just wondering.
Look, look, look! It's a bone! It's a bone!
Oh! Dude! Oh, he got messed up.
He's all right. You all right?
Oh, this guy's a bit delicate, huh? In multiple senses.
I very much appreciate some of that bourbon now.
Yeah, that'll probably help dull some of that pain.
Bourbon now!
Floyd.
Jeez. Oh! He's the one who's gonna scream. What I said was he said is in the what they say in the trailer. That's gonna be him. I didn't realize it until he screamed bourbon.
Afraid of the sight of blood?
What?
Oh, this is it! Oh my god.
He was licking me!
Right.
Oh my god. That was it.
Mike?
That's from the trailer.
We bandaged Topher's wounds. Mr. Cahoon?
Yes.
You come outside.
Outside! You can sleep outside! You
Boyd, you too.
sick man outside!
Colonel Hart, I can't explain.
Explain.
He like lost control.
It's not what you think. I was having a nightmare. I was having a nightmare. The young man screamed. I awoke. I was on top of him. My lips were on his wound. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. Restrain me. Restrain me, Colonel Hart. I can't be trusted, please. I insist.
But then why is Captain Boyd not kind of like the same way? If he's also, you know, tasted what it's like. Maybe because Mr. Calhoun is actually eating people. He thinks he's a Wendigo, man.
I take it that's the cave. All right. George?
Dude, he's wigging out, man. I guess, you know, I'd be traumatized too.
McCready!
Please, you're gonna kill me!
Shut up! Get alive! Break! Break out the lantern. George, Toffler, stand guard where you are. I'm gonna have to go in with Ray. I'm sorry, but I need an officer in there. Here.
Just stay the hell out of my way, all right?
Hey, that's no way to talk to an officer, buddy. So Reich is like the resident tough guy, doesn't care about authority, I guess.
She's not here, we go back, right, Colonel? We go all the way back.
So I feel like there's some parallels between Boyd and Calhoun, right? They both fled. They're both kind of like cowards. They both tasted human blood. Well, Calhoun's actually eaten it, like flesh, but it's just, you know, some parallels.
Blood. Boy.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. After you, Captain. Captain.
Here you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
Thank you. Mr. Calhoun!
Spooked.
He's spooking me.
Dang. They're not alive, huh? That's a female right there. Dude, those skulls look crazy. Whoa. They're all dead. Wait! Calhoun is a trap, man.
Who's this? Lions. Oh, jeez.
Oh, dude. He ate all of them.
It's a trap!
Dude, okay. I kind of suspected something was weird with him.
He killed everyone. Calhoun killed everyone!
Dude.
Colonel Hart!
What is he? Did he hide something in there? Like, is he actually wigging out or is this all an act? Oh, shoot. Oh, dude. Oh, man, he like gutted him. Oh, no. Oh, dude. Dude, holy crap. Oh, man.
That's so annoying.
Dude, shoot at him, idiot. He has a gun, right?
Gun.
He had a...
Run!
It's kind of weird because he also played a pussy in Saving Private Ryan. Dude. Dude, Colonel's gonna die.
Toffler. Where's Toffler? Toffler! There he is. Let's go. Come on. Boy!
Dang.
Boy! Can't help him! He's dead, soldier. Now let's move!
That was not smart, man. He sent his, like, two most capable men into the cave. George was pretty capable, too, though. Dude, the music is just so out of place. The music was like a whimsical kind of, like, Wild West hunt race kind of song. Not appropriate for the content of, you know, this movie. I think that's obviously the point, though, right? Dark humor. Oh my gosh. Dude.
You loaded? Of course. Let's go kill that bastard.
That is the correct response for this moment. Compartmentalize the emotions and just focus. We need to get rid of this bastard.
Come on, move! Move!
Boyd's a little timid too, huh? I mean, this is a private, and he's like bossing around the captain.
I'm gonna go back. Find him.
That's kind of sad. But that's his character. He's a coward, right? Like, you're supposed to be the officer, Boyd. Come on, man. Oh, no. Dude. He can't be dead. The movie would be too short. Dude, he took out all of them, man. They're all dead. What did they get him? Shoulder? Shoot him, man. I guess he'd have to reload the gun, huh?
Get away from me.
You have a knife? What? Oh my god. Holy crap, I thought he was gonna die. He would rather kill himself than go down fighting? Oh, there's Rake. Oh my god, this is like the movie Black Sheep, man. Oh, dude. What the hell? Dude, what are you... Why the hell did he do that? Unless he didn't really know what was going on. Just like, you know, in his death throes. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, dude. Dude, if he screams again, he's gonna hear it. Oh, he's right over it. Oh man, Rake's for sure dead now. Dude, Calhoun just took out 4 guys, man. Oh god. Oh, this is horrible. Oh! Dude, they did the way they did that with the axe. Oh, I already see what's gonna happen here with him being stuck in that hole. Stuck with Rake's body. So he's just gonna hang out at his cave and eat people?
Cold, Rake. Mind if I take your coat? I'm freezing.
Dude, yeah, what if the, like, animals smell Rake's body?
Oh.
He's a psycho.
What do you think, Major? Should we stay here or take the hill?
Oh, he's freaking out now too. He's hallucinating.
I need you to tell me what to do. I need you to tell me what to do.
That's crazy how he has his eyes open like that. Why? He should have shut him.
Oh, God. Oh.
God, I can't even imagine what it's like to be starving like that, man. Oh, no.
God damn you. God damn you, you're dead. You're dead. You're safe now.
See, the parallels between Calhoun and Boyd, man. Ah! How's he gonna cook it, though? Like, is he just gonna eat it raw? Oh, man, I wonder how long he was down there. What about his leg? It's so weird. I feel like that's not really, that's futuristic. It's not really accurate to the time, you know? But the other, when they were playing the song earlier, that other melody where it's like da 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 da, that seemed to, like, correct for the time. But this part of the piece doesn't seem, it's like a mix, it's a mashup of like more futuristic plus old-timey music. I don't know if I'm describing that right. Yeah, this part. Okay, so for the rules of this movie, you consume human flesh, you become stronger. Like a normal human could not accomplish what he's done, walking through all this snow.
Boyd? Martha Knox, it's Boyd!
Oh.
Hold on now.
Like, what? How much time has passed? So they still got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 people there now. Is that George's area?
Martha, I need to talk to you. Wendigo. I need to know how to stop it. I need you to help me. I'm sorry about your brother, but I did not kill him. Martha, how do you How do you stop it?
You don't. You ever give yourself? Wendigo eats. Must eat more. He never enough. He takes. Never gives. You stop Wendigo. You give yourself. You must die.
That's so important. That's the entire theme of this, I think. And when I mentioned the movie Antlers, which is also about a Wendigo, that what she just said, Martha, is also the theme of that movie. And yeah, this is set back in the Mexican-American War. If you want too much, you kind of start, it's like you consume yourself and destroy yourself because you keep wanting to take. And that was like the United States at that time.
No sign of a sign of anyone.
Oh, it's this
Colonel
guy.
Hart's
Is he
rescue
general?
party, not the original party.
Found the cave.
There's nothing in there. There's nothing inside. There's no blood tracks, no rope, no bodies.
You don't believe me, sir?
We have 4 missing soldiers, Captain, and no bodies. Need a supportable explanation. Now, your story, this Windiggy, is the stuff of campfires. Would you stop squirming, Lindis? I know I mispronounced it. I'm making a point.
Okay, I didn't know if he...
The point is, Captain, we need facts, not myths.
Told you the facts, sir.
If you altered your story now, it wouldn't be perceived as retracting a lie, only clarifying a muddled recollection.
Nah, stand your ground this time. I told you the truth.
I was coherent then, and I'm coherent now, sir, and I distinctly remember.
Perhaps up there in the wilderness, you got separated from your company. That's why I'm giving you this second opportunity. I'd advise that you change your story, boy.
So, like, how strong is Calhoun now after eating that many people? Is he even stronger?
Who's that?
New Colonel?
Dude, is that him?
Yes.
Sir, the Colonel's here.
Thank you. We've brought in an interim commanding officer. Captain, this is Colonel Ives. Colonel, Captain Boyd.
What the hell?
How's the leg?
Didn't he mention that there was a Colonel Ives in the story?
Now, what is the matter with you, Captain Boyd?
It's him, sir.
It's who?
It's him, sir.
Who is?
He's Calhoun, sir.
Colonel Ives is?
He's the one that killed them all, sir.
Are you mad?
Major Knox, look at him. Sir, Major Knox was here.
Major Knox.
Major Knox, look at him, sir.
Major Knox.
Major Knox.
It doesn't look familiar to me, son.
Oh my god, what an idiot.
I do remember the man wore a beard. But as I was saying, sir, I was feeling a bit ill that day.
Yeah, you were wasted.
Boyd, you say you fired on this Calhoun, struck him in the shoulder. Well, that would leave a wound now, wouldn't it, General?
I presume so. Well, why don't we check? Colonel Ives, would you humor me a moment, please?
So, hold on. Is he Calhoun or was he Colonel Ives? And is he actually Colonel Ives and he ate Calhoun? I'm confused now. Either way, he's one of them and he's bad. And also, didn't Boyd tell them the whole story? Like, yeah, then this Calhoun guy showed up. He said there was a Colonel Ives there. Wouldn't they have put 2 and 2 together that it's weird that, wait, your name is also Colonel Ives? What the hell? Of course, yeah, it healed.
The other shoulder, please, Colonel.
Oh yeah, maybe it's on the other shoulder. Oh no, that was the shoulder.
Thank you, Colonel.
So it makes you heal your wounds.
Is there a problem?
Not with you, Colonel.
General, we should leave now in order to avoid the storm.
Sounds like the storm's already there.
Boyd told the General Colonel Ives killed everyone. I think he's the reason nobody come back.
I have to warn you.
Yeah, Captain?
Consider yourselves warned. You need this?
No, sir.
Good.
You're not in need of ribs, Colonel Ives?
No, Major. I can never forget it used to be an animal. What about you, Captain Boyd? You don't eat meat?
Oh, no, he won't.
Only as a last resort.
It's a pity.
Dude, this is a weird game with them two now. What is he even making there? What the hell? What? Okay, it's not real. This is not real. So is that like his true desires? It's eating him up because the Wendigo has to keep consuming. I cheated. What a dirtbag.
Checkmate.
That's dirty, man. What the hell? Boyd was ready to attack Ives, and Martha was also watching Boyd. Oh, they're gonna talk about it now. They're alone.
Clearing up. I found your private Reich up there. Or what was left of him. You didn't finish. Well, I can't blame you. He was tough. But then, a good soldier ought to be. You know, not that long ago, I couldn't do that. Could barely take a breath without coughing up a pint of blood.
Tuberculosis?
Tuberculosis. That along with fierce headaches, depression.
So,
I was in pretty horrible shape.
it's like being a Wendigo is a cure-all.
In fact, I was on my way to a sanatorium to convalesce, more likely to die. When en route, this Indian scout told me a curious story. A man eats the flesh of another. He steals his strength. He absorbs the other man's spirit. I just had to try. Consequently, I ate the scout first, and you know, he was absolutely right. I grew stronger. Later, through circumstance, my wagon train grew lost in the Rockies. I ate 5 men in 3 months. Tuberculosis vanished.
So is he Calhoun or is he Ives?
Did you eat her too?
Well, as a matter of fact.
You're disgusting.
Here I am, 1 year later, feeling more alive than ever before. That's what surprises me about you, Boyd. You've tasted it, felt its power, yet you're resisting. Why?
Because it's wrong.
Ah, morality. Last bastion of a coward. Did I offend you?
Ooh, of course that's gonna heal super fast.
Remember this? You smell it? Remember the energy?
Yeah, but the difference is, Boyd's only ever done this literally to survive. Call him a coward or not, you know? He only did it to survive.
But I don't have to remind you of that.
He's still tempted by
You're
it.
feeling it right now.
I am gonna kill you.
He died, you died.
Well, what the hell was
What the heck is going on out here?
Okay, if she was watching, was she at least listening?
I was on my way to the latrine. Captain Boyd attacked me.
He's alive! He's alive! Boyd, I'm putting you under arrest. Martha, go wake up, please. Put Boyd under arrest.
A drunk, useless ass major.
Cleves. Cleves?
Don't tell me he's dead.
You find Cleves?
No.
You check around outside?
No.
Well, check around outside, woman.
So the fort was Martha and George's home? Like, I don't feel like they need to listen to the U.S. soldiers if that's their home.
Cleves?
Dude, he's dead. Dude, he killed all the horses, man.
May God! All horses! Dead! Killed!
Oh, good gracious.
Is he up there? When did he do this without anyone seeing?
That was for Cleves. And this is for my horse.
God, what an idiot. Got the wrong
Martha,
guy.
Colonel Ives and I have agreed Boyd will be moved to a military prison as soon as possible. One of us must travel to San Miguel by foot to get General Slauson. Volunteers?
Literally no one else.
Safe travel to you, Martha.
But at least she'll survive, right? She's not gonna be there. Dude.
Knox? Knox?
Yeah, he's worthless. He's not gonna be any help. I do love me some onions, though. Oh, dude, the sword's missing.
Knox!
Be quiet, Boyd. Good gracious. Colonel Ives, my sword is missing.
Sorry, Major.
My sword. In the parlor above the fire.
I haven't seen it.
What are you, cooking?
It's, stew.
You need any
Yeah.
help?
No, though, perhaps later you might contribute.
You let me know.
Ives? Ives!
Yes, Captain.
When did you do it, Ives?
Do what, Captain?
Kill Cleves and the horses. I was watching you the whole time.
You be quiet about Cleves and the horses, boy. You hear me? Or I will put you out again.
Dude, he's about to die.
How'd that door come open?
Wait.
Good gracious.
What the?
Knox? Hello, boy.
What? Oh my god.
Told you my regiment had certain curative powers, Boyd.
Oh my gosh, man. This is insane. So he kept him alive. Dang, man. So Colonel Hart he like probably force-fed him, and then he saw the benefits that he survived, and that's another thing. That's why it didn't make sense that Ives did it, because I was like, wasn't he being watched the whole time? Well, at least it filled that plot hole for me.
What happened to you?
I thought I was dead. I remember feeling panic as my life slipped away. It was like drowning in darkness.
I was force-fed.
And then I woke up, and Ives was feeding me. By the time I regained my senses, there was no turning back.
So you're gonna kill me?
No. No. It's lonely being a cannibal. Tough making friends.
Oh my god.
We want to bring you into the fold. You gotta eat.
Oh my gosh, man. This is insane.
I'm afraid Major Knox's penchant for bourbon didn't leave him in the pink.
Oh god. Oh my gosh, man.
Manifest destiny. Westward expansion. Come April, it'll all start again.
Oh, and people will be coming through.
Thousands of gold-hungry Americans will travel over those mountains, passing right through here. We won't kill indiscriminately. No. Selectively. Good God. We don't want to break up families.
People are not stupid, Ives.
Really?
You'll get caught.
Well, if it's just the two of us. Jolly old Hart and I.
Oh, they want to get a whole garrison of cannibals, man.
You see, that's why we need others. You, for one. General Slauson.
They want the general, too?
Of course, with no wish to recruit everyone, we've enough mouths to feed as it is. And this country is seeking to be whole, stretching out its arms and consuming all it can.
What did I say? The theme.
You know, it's not courage to resist me, Boyd. It's courage to accept me. I mean, you're already one of us. Well, almost. You hunger for it. It's not so difficult, really. Acquiescence. You just give in. Okay. Oh, well. Then.
Oh!
You die. Oh. It's all right. It's not fatal. Not if you take the necessary precautions.
Oh, gosh.
Stew a la Major Knox. This'll fix you up. The old souse was a lot stronger than he looked. A couple of doses of this, you'll be right as rain. And twice as strong.
I hate to say it, man. I really do, but that looks good. Come on, guys. It's not really human meat in there. That looks delicious. Wow, look at those hard-boiled eggs, too, man.
Ben Franklin once said, eat to live, don't live to eat. Huh? Huh? Well, it's an easy decision, Boyd. You can either famine or feast, live or die.
Oh, dude. He's gonna eat it. You see that? It's a small thing. So you see Robert Carlyle's, that look in his eyes, the twitch, when he was, like, watching him, like, that's good acting, man. Kind of like to say, it's bothering me that you're not finally taking that step. Right there. That's good, man. I still don't know who the hell he is, if he's Kowloon or if he's Ives, but maybe that ambiguity is it's a good thing for this movie. He's done it.
General's coming, remember?
He's gonna have to make up a story on how he got back there. How are they gonna... They're gonna send Colonel Ives away. They can't have two colonels there.
How's the wound?
Oh, right as rain.
He's all healed up.
I could use some fresh air.
Are you to be trusted?
No.
Of course not.
He's even healthier than he was before he was stabbed. He still had a bunch of bruises and stuff on his face. Now he's all healed up.
Walnut boy?
Dang, he's got strength now.
All my books are gone. Plato, Aristotle, happiness and how to achieve it.
Aristotle sought truth, Colonel, not happiness.
Truth? I led my whole life according to what I thought was right and true, and look where it got me. Fort Spencer.
You have to let me go now, sir.
You're not alone. There's nowhere to go.
I'm still having nightmares.
Oh, no. No.
Reich.
No.
Cleves.
No.
Knox.
No! I don't want to hear this! There's no turning back now!
I know that, sir.
Don't you understand?
Seed of doubt in Colonel
All
Hart.
you have to do is kill! You have to kill to live! You have to kill!
Dude, he's got a seed of doubt in there.
There we are. Breakfast, lunch, reinforcements.
This is crazy, man. Oh man, he's letting him go. Dude, he came to his senses.
You have to do me a favor before you go. You have to kill me. I can't live like this anymore.
Dude, so he's really been doubting this.
Do it. Quickly, please.
Holy. Oh, he saw it. Dude, he saw it. Yeah, there goes your plans, dickhead. Good for Hart, man, redeeming himself at the end like that. Oh, come on, man, you had the sword. Chase his ass, if that guy can even die. It's a trap. Where the hell is he? Why did he put the cross up there? Is that kind of like trying to say, like, cannibalism is my religion now? It's what I believe in? Dang, man. Log versus freaking sword. Ooh! Holy crap. That is pretty deadly. I don't care if you're a Wendigo or not. What the hell, man? He's strong. Dude, that thing that he just stabbed him with, isn't that a sai? The thing that Colonel Hart had in his office? It's like an Asian weapon, man. That's why do they have it? That's like the same weapon Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles used. Yeah, get that butcher knife. Ooh, jeez. Oh shoot, he's like, hey, a log works really well for you. Let me give it a shot. Oh, dang. Should have kept hitting him with it. Oh. Dude. Oh, that's bad. How did he even... It made the punch noise when he just like did that. It's still in his back, man, that sigh. This is a major contrast to the beginning of this movie. Boyd is actually fighting him now, he's not a coward. Dude, why was he sitting there? Oh, shoot! Holy crap, that is a massive ass bear trap. Holy crap, man.
That was really sneaky.
It kind of was. Although I should have known they were going to use a bear trap because there was a shot focused on it earlier.
If you die first, I am definitely gonna eat you. The question is, if I die, what are you gonna do?
I hear horses. I think they're there. General, what's his name? Slauson? Yep. If Ives dies, Boyd's not gonna eat him. He's already drawn his line in the sand. He's on the side of morality. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna eat it. The thing is, if Slauson eats it, it's not like he's gonna know. It's like he's gonna become a Wendigo and not really, know what he needs to do to feed, to sate his hunger.
Eat or die.
But like I said, it's not like he's gonna know what to do when the hunger hits him. It's like he's just gonna die then. He won't have a way to sate it because he doesn't know he needs to eat human meat.
Eat.
Die. Dude, that's like the longest exhale ever. He's still going. He's gone. There's that damn weird song again. So is Boyd gonna live or die? No, he's gonna want to die. Oh, I get it. Martha knows that, you know, what the Wendigo was. She knew that, you know, Boyd had it in him. Now she probably knows Ives had it too. Dude, she just walked away. She's like... She's leaving. She's like, yeah, I'm done with this. She doesn't want any part of it. What a crazy ending shot. For them to be stuck like that, man. I'm telling you, they were similar in so many ways, but not. It's almost like good versus evil there. Even though they were so similar. Okay, we just got done watching Ravenous 1999. Yes, I enjoyed this. This was a captivating movie and I enjoyed the watch. I did find some issues with it. I'll talk about that later, but let's talk about what's good about this. So, I did quickly take a peek at the director, Antonia Bird, and I see that she passed away sadly in 2013, but she definitely has a sense of style with this. Dark humor. Also, at times, it was even a couple jump scares, I believe, in this. Not really the kind of horror that is jump scares, but a different kind. Almost like body horror in a way, you know, gore. I didn't expect this to be about the Wendigo. I thought this would just be straight up about cannibalism. So knowing that now, I'm glad, because the story of the Wendigo, turns out that's the theme of this movie. You know, like we were talking about, stabbing westward expansion, the Mexican-American War, the U.S. at the time, and the U.S. citizens, people coming from Europe to America, everyone was just wanting to keep taking. Let's stab westward, get some gold. We all want more. Let's start, you know, the Mexican-American War. Let's fight to get more territory. Take some territory from Mexico. Everyone wanted more. Ives/Calhoun, whoever he was, and Colonel Hart both had these issues with health. And instead of, you know, facing the facts of life, no, they wanted more. They wanted to heal themselves, become better, stronger, you know, in a natural way. So, yeah, that's the theme of this, man. That's very cool that it was circled around that. I think that's a great message to have, and the story of the Wendigo that could apply to anyone, you know, looking at it as a cautionary tale. So that is what I like most about this. Secondary would just be the style that this movie had. I really like it. I really relate to this kind of almost like sarcastic kind of dark humor with, it knows its intelligence. It has wit. The acting was great in this too. I really enjoyed Guy Pearce's performance. Robert Carlyle, he did great. Colonel Hart did great as well. Everyone in this did great. There was a lot of characters in this that were fitting a specific role, and they all fit their roles really well. Almost too strong of a performance, like to where you know it's a caricature of that type of person. Knox being a drunk, I guess. Toffler being like this very super timid guy. All of these different personalities were extremes, and I think they did that on purpose. They know it was beyond what's considered realistic, and they wanted it to be glaring personalities, I feel like. Now let's talk about some of the bad stuff. So I feel the effects in this could have been a little bit tighter, but I'm sure they were running off of a budget on this, so I'm willing to let that slide. But when they were in the cave, when the first expedition went out there to, I forgot her name, save the woman and see if Colonel Ives was still there, the way that the skulls looked inside the cave, they didn't quite look real, like what you would expect skulls and skeletons to look like. But it's like even those skeletons had a touch of whoever put those together and created those, a touch of that artist's style too. They almost looked really shiny and sleek almost for skeletons, and you wouldn't think they would look like that. But I thought that was kind of cool that they had their own little sense of style on that. That being said, there still could have been a lot better special effects in this. I also mentioned this at the beginning, that the quality of the film, it looks even like not even up to par to 1999. I think, what's a movie that came out around that time? Okay, Saving Private Ryan came out around that time. Pulp Fiction. These were movies with like very clear quality film. And it's like this one purposefully didn't do that. Maybe it's because it's set in, back in the Mexican-American War, the 1800s, 1847. So they purposefully used film that doesn't look up to, the highest standards of quality for 1999. Maybe that was the choice there. Another issue I had with this was some of the plot holes in this. I get it. This movie is not to be taken 100% seriously because it has a sense of dark humor to it. But I just can't get over the fact that, they go on their expedition. Boyd comes back. They're like, what happened? And he tells what happened. And General Slauson arrives. No one puts anything together that the guy who's temporarily there to replace Hart is also named Colonel Ives. That it's just... that's a major plot hole for me. Colonel Ives / Calhoun. Who was he? I know that they left it ambiguous, but even here in the credits, they don't tell you who's who. It just says Ives / Calhoun. I wonder who he was. I have to think, just going off logic, that he was actually Colonel Ives, because how could you get away with that in the military? How would he even approach whoever, General Slauson or whatever command General Slauson was in charge of or was in? He would have had to report to that command, say, hey, Colonel Ives reporting for duty, in order to be even stationed at Fort Spencer. So I feel like if he was Calhoun, he wouldn't have all that military knowledge to even get himself that far. So I feel like logically he was probably Colonel Ives, and he probably ate Calhoun on that, expedition that they were in the cave. That's just my thoughts, but I'd be eager to hear what you guys think. As far as any other themes in this movie, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think as well. I'd be eager to hear that. But yeah, I think we've said all we need to about this movie. I'll go ahead and wrap this up, but before I do, there's one last thing I need to do here, which is give my rating on this. I would probably give this movie an 8 out of 10, maybe even somewhere between an 8 and 8.5. Yeah, 8. I'll settle on an 8 out of 10. But yeah, anyway, guys, let me just say, if you're still here in this video, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this movie with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of this reaction. If you have any other movies you want me to check out, horror movies or otherwise, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next one. Happy Halloween.
He was licking me!